evening, and welcome back. Hello, Sneak Cat. Hello, anyone viewing anonymously. Welcome back to Dream Daddy Streams. And holy shit, this is the final one before I leave for camp. We will be resuming in August when I get back from camp. I need to look at the calendar and decide what day in August I will be resuming streaming. We'll have that information by this weekend at the latest. But for now, let's just enjoy today. Let's just have a good time. Yeah, so let's get this text off the screen. Yeah, so today we are doing the second date. So, and that doesn't necessarily mean the second date with Matt. It could be it's just the second overall date. We can keep going with Matt. We can explore. Robert is one that was always kind of bouncing at the periphery. Like maybe we look into that. But it is all up to y'all, what opinions you have in terms of where we shall explore. Ta-da! Okay. So, continue. Dadbook. Load.
Welcome.
Hello. We do have dads. I'm gonna... Wait, I've noticed looking over the stream archive that the audio levels for the background music when we're actually in the game are really low, so I'm gonna just turn that up a little bit. Y'all let me know how you're feeling about that. And I'm just gonna turn the volume up on that just a touch. Okay, so here we are. All of these lovely faces. It is time to make the final decision. What are we doing today? I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Thoughts? Opinions? Any heckling from the crowd? If we get neutrality, okay, pretty neutral. Okay, that's fair. Well, in that case, it is dice time, because I could go either way too. I'm very excited about whichever one we end up doing today. But yes, it is dice time. I am holding my D6. So, yeah, I mean, Robert and Matt were the ones that we were kind of bouncing around. So, okay. Odd numbers for Robert, even numbers for Matt. Okay, that is a 3. So, I suppose that means we are gonna talk to Robert, who's a curious one. See, the weird thing about Robert is that he says his turn-ons are don't talk to me. So, will we actually get negative consequences from trying to message him? Like, what? How do we go about this? But I guess the only option is really to message. That's how we start things off with all these dates. So, I guess we'll message him and see if it makes him hate us. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I don't think we've seen inside of our own bedroom before. Neat, okay. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. He's not gonna fucking message back. His fucking turn on was don't talk to me. So, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that? Doesn't seem like the kind of person who would be super attached to his phone anyway. Hey, it says that he read my message. He's not gonna fucking respond. Is he gonna leave us on red? I anxiously wait for a response. Oh, I swear to fucking God, if he leaves us on red, I will laugh so fucking hard. Okay, this isn't exactly a life-changing decision. Twiddle my thumbs or watch cat videos on the internet. My vote is cat videos, because it's always best to not dwell too much when you're waiting on a response from someone. Also, cat videos are great, yeah. Watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watched maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. I'm thinking, oh yeah, you'll watch cat videos, it'll give you a notification if he responds, won't it? Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Fucking, like, I had a feeling something like this was gonna fucking happen. God, we should have just messaged Matt again. Although, who knows? Maybe this actually does eventually lead somewhere. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History, food, or game show. It's just occurred to me, does this guy have a fucking job? Like, what does he do, per se? I don't think... Maybe it's just been a while since the first stream. But I don't remember if we were actually informed of what that would be. So... Okay. History channel is obviously Hugo. Hugo's ones are always really easy to pick out because they've made him kind of... I mean, they're all pretty streamlined, like, one-note-ish. But Hugo in particular is just, like... like, it's... Oh, he's the teacher guy. The history stuff. His stuff is always very easy to pick out. Food channel, I'm guessing is Joseph. Might be Brian. I mean, these are technically just arbitrary decisions, but I can clearly see they're having like the other characters in mind. I don't know if you can hear that. I keep hitting things on my desk. I should stop hitting things on my desk. But yeah, I mean, this is probably an arbitrary decision. But is there such thing as an arbitrary decision in this game? I think probably not. Game show? Yeah. Game show. Ooh, Family Fortune's on. TV announcer. Alright, Nicole, your parents are in the lead and it's up to you to win it big. Are you ready? I'm ready. They hook the contestant up to a lie detector in front of her parents. Who is your favorite parent? Oh, that's fucking cruel. My mom? Ooh, sorry, incorrect. Next question. What the fuck show is this? What? Oh my god. This is This is cruel. What the fuck show is this? Like, I'm assuming this is based off of an actual game show where they ask questions in this vein. And what the fuck, man? If both of your parents were hanging off the edge of a cliff, which would you save? This is terrible. Yeah, it is. I love it. Oh my god. No, stop. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for the old Chef English to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Is this just the whole... Is this our penance for daring to message Robert on Dadbook? Is watching shitty TV shows and making some fucking lunch? Okay. I don't... Did these decisions even do anything outside of this scene? Sandwich, eggs, or mustard jar? Yeah, I was gonna say, also, as well, I agree with you. Make a sandwich, because, I'm not an egg person, but also mustard jar. What the fuck does that mean? Like, you just eat directly from the mustard jar? That's disgusting. Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? Honestly, that's kind of a mood. It's fantastic, I don't know what you're talking about. The Sandwich, a lost art. Fucking stop, Jake. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. God fucking damn it. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. No, your child is not home to see this embarrassing display of... I don't even know what the fuck to call this. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? No, dude, don't do that. Oh my god. Ah! I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Look. Like, I get it. But at the same time, dude. If something like a fucking pickle, okay, hits the floor, at least, like, fucking rinse it off before you put it in your mouth. God. Wait, I'm a wreck. Yeah, you are. What the fuck are you doing, man? I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. And what did you remember? When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. Oh my god, that's so... that's so fucking college dorm room. I actually... Oh god. I had one of those in my own bedroom when I was little. I went to basketball summer camp, and they did this thing where they would, like, give people awards for things, and you got to pick a prize. And I won Most Improved because I scored 1 basket that day compared to 0 for the rest of the fucking week. Look, I tried so hard to be good at sports as a child. It did not fucking work, okay? But I got this fucking basketball camp. I got one of those things, and I had it on my bedroom door for, like, years. God. I wonder where it is now. I have no fucking clue where it is. It's probably in our basement. But it, like, because of the way the clip on the top was designed, it was just a little too wide. the top of it was just a little too wide for my actual door frame. So now my bedroom door is like permanently like warped a little bit. I'm looking at it right now. Like it's pushed out a little from jamming that stupid fucking basketball hoop up there. God. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Oh no, is this gonna be a fucking Space Jam reference? Come on and slam. Oh, the reference was not completed. I wonder if that had something to do with the copyright-free version or not. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. The crowd of who? Not fucking Robert, because he left you on red. Welcome to the jam. Fuck. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. I do not know basketball terms. Yes, I went to basketball camp, but also, I was 9. And I forget the rest of the words to this song. Look, nobody knows the rest of the words to Space Jam, okay? I mean, like, there's the one part where it's like, hey, you, what you gonna do? But that's kind of like, that's it. That is the extent of most people's knowledge of the lyrics to that song. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. something Space Jam. God damn it, this is fucking painful. Amanda, please just get home from school already. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We are proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. We cook dinner together. That's really sweet. I like that. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, Toddler Tournament. Oh my god. Okay, I know there's like a kid's version of that show, but there's absolutely not a toddler version of that show, and that's a fucking hilarious concept. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace with cream fraiche, of course. I probably did not pronounce fresh. Fresh. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. What the fuck is this? Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Oh my god, is Robert fucking finally getting back to us? I mean, like, honestly, though, kind of a mood. I am horrific at answering messages, but at the very least, if I see that someone's messaged me, I make the effort not to leave them on read, and I don't even look at the message if I know I'm not going to respond. Oh, God. But yeah, no, those kinds of fucking shows where, like, reality TV shows with toddlers are, like, ridiculous. Fucking Toddlers and Tiaras. I remember, okay, I think I was, like, fucking 14 or 15, and this was, like, the middle of summer. My sleep schedule was fucking weird. It was, like, 3 in the morning. Like, and I absolutely should have been asleep at that time. Like, it was, like, 3 or 4 in the morning, and I just, like, somehow YouTube started recommending full episodes of Toddlers and Tiaras to me. And I just I watched like 4 or 5 of them, and I was like, why am I doing this? This is awful. The whole time I was like mentally screaming at all of the parents. I was like, why? Why am I hurting myself like this? But yeah. No, yeah, I just, answering messages is fucking hard. Man, that reminds me, I have to send off, like, I have like 5 different questions I need to ask the camp director so I can finish my things I need to do for camp this week. Oh my god. I try and like pretend that I'm on a normal sleep schedule and only like send and respond to things during like normal hours, but I've pretty close to just fucking given up on trying to look like I have a good sleep schedule, so I am absolutely going to message our camp director on Facebook at like 2 in the morning probably. Not expecting a response, just messaging when I actually remember to ask the questions I need to ask. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dadbook. It's a message from Robert. You up? What are you doing? Oh, what does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. Oh my god, we're getting fucking coaching from Amanda on how to fucking message people. Okay, I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter or just working on my motorcycle. Okay, so the last one is a straight up fucking lie. So I'm gonna vote that we don't literally straight up fucking lie. We could omit the details or just say exactly what we're doing. You're trying not to. This fucking guy. Yeah. I just you're neutral? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I just feel like straight up fucking lying is gonna, you know, bite us in the ass eventually. So I'm saying not motorcycle, but I don't know, because like I was just okay. So the thing crosses my mind that like, well, he left us on red for the whole day. So what if we play it vague just to kind of like get back at him for being an asshole? But like I was literally just saying to my parents at one point, we were watching TV and, you know, it was all this weird, you know, dating crap, like, in the plots, and I was just like, I don't understand this kind of dating culture. Like, why don't people just fucking talk to each other? Like, this kind of play it coy, oh, you have to wait so long to text back, and, like, this kind of thing. Like, just fucking talk. Yeah, I think I'm just, you know... But then maybe if we're like, oh, we're doing this, then he won't. He'll feel like he's taking away from family time. I don't know. You know what? I'm just chilling. See the other thing with I'm just chilling is that it's so vague that it's like you say that and then the conversation just totally fucking ends. Like that is the end of that conversation. There is nowhere to go from there. Unless the other person already has something else in mind that they're like, okay, cool. Well, here's the thing I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, fuck it. Let's just hope this is the right response. I'm just gonna go with watching television because... I don't know. Wow, Dad. Pretty square. Thank you. I am a fucking square. That was my choice, and I will admit that I am a fucking square. I kind of forgot that whole time I was talking in circles about the different options that Amanda told us to just tell them that we were chilling. A couple moments pass by. Another message pops up. Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I have a feeling that whatever we said here probably wouldn't make a difference as to whether or not he would actually ask us to grab a drink. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living. With ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Ugh, fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. Okay, one disaster afternoon later, and we're finally getting to the actual fucking date. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ouch, third wheeled. Okay. I mean, technically speaking, I don't think any of the, like, quote-unquote dates for the first one are, like, actually officially dates. It's just kind of like, hey, do you want to hang out? But also, there's just a little bit of ouch there. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Ah, man. I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Okay, so I believe the last time we met Robert in this bar, we said whiskey? If this ends in... I don't think, like, I feel like... Well, because Robert was the one who, like, you were given the option to have a fucking one-night stand with him literally the first time you meet him. And you say no thanks. So, I suppose there was a potential for that scenario to come up again. But we can also just say no again. Yeah, and we can also just continually turn down Mary, who is married and shouldn't be, making passes at random guys. I don't know shit fuck about alcohol. But I do think that the last time... I do remember, I'm pretty sure, that the last time we spoke to Robert, we told him that we like whiskey. So I think I'm gonna say whiskey, but doesn't whiskey have a higher alcohol content than beer? So maybe we'd get drunk faster, and then weird things. So I don't know. Look, I don't drink, so I have no fucking clue. I just have a feeling that something tropical is not the right answer. Whiskey, straight up. Dead after my own heart, huh? Ooh, that was the really good one. Yes, I remembered correctly. Whiskey it is. He was very impressed by that. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? Oh, this one's gonna be good. We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? Oh god, oh my god, bar hopping! Oh, wow. Okay, so this is absolutely... Should have expected this. But, yeah. See, I also don't really understand the appeal of... Yeah, gets the popcorn. Fuck yeah. This is gonna be a unique experience, I think. So... I also kind of don't understand the appeal of bar hopping. Like, if you find a bar, and it's a good bar, and you like it there, and they serve drinks that you like, and it's the, you know, a cool place, why would you waste your fucking energy running all over the goddamn place? Especially while you're drunk. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster to me. But then again, do not understand alcohol culture, so maybe that's just me. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. Oh shit, that's right, we don't actually know the town very well in this part. Oh boy. So, where are we headed? Hey. I wish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Mood, Mary. The fucking disdain in that short voice clip. I love it. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Jake. Try harder. Okay, I don't agree with that necessarily. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. Okay, well at least Robert is standing up for us. We walk into Irish I Were Drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round. What are you having? Are they gonna ask us every time? Are we just gonna have to keep picking whiskey? Because I'm continually picking... How many bars is this? How long is this going to be? God, I feel like these sprites are like staring into my fucking soul. Okay, chat. Do you feel like we should continue to pick whiskey? Do you feel like that is the correct route? Or maybe whiskey now and then eventually switch to beer at some point? Because maybe that's a thing people do. I am so out of my element right now. You don't want him to suffer through whiskey all the time. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't want him to do that either, because he fucking was, you know, already choking on the first one. Okay, let's do one more whiskey, and then just do beers at the next ones, then. You're planning on Matt? Yeah. You know what? We gave this a shot, but this is just, like, not the expected route. See, I was hoping that it would be like just the two of us sitting at a bar and maybe we get some more of that interesting and strange but intriguing like conversation that we got from like the barbecue where he was telling all these stories, but it's like you can't fucking tell if they're true or not. And, you know, maybe getting to the bottom of that, maybe getting at least one story where we know whether or not it actually fucking happened, you know what I mean? Okay, but yeah, let's just see where the rest of this goes. Whiskey hasn't failed me yet, so one more whiskey and then just beers. Let's do it. See, that's the best option for him. He's just like, heck yeah, give me the hard liquor. But like, dang. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Oh, okay. Hey. Jake, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? Oh no, what have I done? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. Hey. So Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad. And blah, blah, blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was gonna be fine. God. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. I mean, like, on one hand, oh haha, she'll relax now, but on the other hand, that's low-key, you're drugging someone. You don't know what how that could affect them. Don't do that. She ate three. Oh, God. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. No, that makes my head hurt, because I have also never done a weed, okay? But I know the stories with fucking pot brownies, that they're the kind of thing that, like, you have one and you wait forever and you're, like, not feeling it, and you have more, and then all of a sudden it all hits you at once and you're, like, super fucked up. So that just... She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce. Oh God, are we gonna have to answer this question? Hey. Oh God, we're gonna... Fuck! I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze? Oh my God! Okay, none of these answers are yes. And I'm sure a lot of people were very upset by this, and I'm kind of pissed myself that you cannot simply answer yes. Because I would fucking love to see that. Not that I would be, not that I would advocate for selecting it right now, but I would fucking love it if that was an actual option. Oh God, I fucking hate the last 2, though. Getting all hoity-toity about laws and shit. Although the last one... Although, I guess no. I misinterpreted the last one. It's actually a joke. Maybe the last one is the one that leads to potentially actually smoking up. But... I'm gonna sing the first one for now. We're gonna see how this goes. Robert will probably not be impressed by this. But oh well. What? No. I can't believe you would... I don't even know how you... This is a preposterous... Ugh. Yeah, that was a negative from Robert. I wish that the answer would just... I wish it would just let us give a polite fucking answer. Because it was either aggressive no, getting all hoity-toity about the law, or I guess the jokey one probably would have been the correct answer. I don't know. I mean, we're likely not going to be continuing with Robert anyway, so... Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine.
Hey.
I mean, this doesn't... Yeah, Jake is also drunk, and, like, weed and alcohol at the same time is not a good idea. But, like, it turns out Mary was just joking. Air quotes on that, because, like, I would not be fucking surprised if she absolutely has 2 giant blunts in her purse. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. That'd be the alcohol. But, yeah, I mean... See, that one bad choice doesn't necessarily mean this entire date is a write-off, because we got off on a really bad foot with our first date with Matt and still ended up with like a B+, I think, at the end of it or something. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Oh, this is not going anywhere good. Oh, God. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Or could you get the next round? Okay. I feel like the first one is very much like... has that, like, gross misogynist undertone of, like, as a wife, you are your husband's property and he should know where you are at all times and blah, blah, blah. Probably reading into it a little much. But that was just, like... where my brain went. Next round, holy fuck. Yeah. I'm thinking that's a good one too, because lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Almost seems like we're like enabling her flirting with random guys. Could you get the next round? You trying to ditch me, pal? I mean, yeah, of course she saw through that. No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Jake wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Oh, yikes. Go with God. Jesus. Okay. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Oh my God! What an exit! Oh my God. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. A deer. No, it's here. Yeah, Mary was just like, I know what was happening here. I've done this before. I'll fuck off. No hard feelings. You meant seer? Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? Ooh. You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know, I pegged you for one of those straight lace types. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? Is he? It's so hard to tell what his fucking intentions are. What is like, is this another proposition for a one-night stand? Or is this just like, hey, you want to go do some dumb drunk shit or something? What is he asking us? Ugh. So much wild. I agree. Yeah. The first one is a little bit too enthusiastic. The bottom one is like a little bit too like panic button. You know what I mean? Amanda's chill. Amanda's probably fucking asleep. Like yeah, that's just like the emergency escape pod. I need to go take care of my child. And he definitely will not appreciate the panic button being pressed. There's so much wild in me. I get so wild, I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild, all the time. Jesus Christ. Oh no! That was bad. Uh-huh. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? Oh god, are we in a fucking drinking competition with Robert now? That we're obviously gonna fucking lose. There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Yep. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god, is he getting pretentious now? Is he getting pretentious about small talk now? Oh boy. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think that they're afraid of silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is gonna think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. I mean, like, I guess if you like getting drunk, but that sounds kind of boring to me. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? Well, that's a conversation starter. What the fuck, dude? Jeez, this fucking... Oh my god. I choke on my drink. Well, fucking yeah. Holy shit. Excuse me? Oh my god. What the fuck is... Okay, look. I'm beyond the point of being, like, kind of intrigued and curious about what the fuck this guy's deal is. I mean, he's playing this very deadpan, and, like, I get it. It's funny, I get it. But there's also a part of me that's like, can you... Like, is there no off button on the intensity setting? Like, are you not capable of just fucking chilling out? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. Great, me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. Yeah, but that's like a real unnerving way to mess with someone. Sorry, I just looked at chat. I was like, God fucking damn it. I mean, like, true, but also, fucking hell. I laugh nervously. Yeah, this guy just, like, I don't know. I guess, like, I'm trying not to be, like, too, I don't know, judgy, I guess. Like, I don't know. Maybe he does this shit because he just puts up 1,001 walls from, like, bad experiences in the past. I don't know. But, like, yeah, there's, a lot happening here. Or am I? See, he fucking did that at the barbecue, too. I laughed nervously, again. So I think he's just determined for nobody to know what the fuck his deal is. And, like, I get it. But, there's a lot happening here. There's just a lot going on, and I'm kind of, We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Oh, he just fucking says it out loud. It's no filter time. I guess it is that point in the alcohol cycle. He has shades and your theory is valid. That's true. He does have shades. I mean, he has Dave shades, but he does have shades. Gosh, this whiskey is hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Oh my god. The whiskey's starting to hit and you're gonna fucking... See, this is what I don't get about bar hopping. The whiskey's starting to hit, so you're gonna go fucking wander the streets drunk and, like, potentially just fucking get lost because you're drunk. I don't know. Sorry. Whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary is gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who is lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. That doesn't seem fine to me. Like, I thought the whole point of going out to drink in a group is that you keep an eye on each other and you don't fucking leave people by themselves. Especially, like, you know, and this is just from my own, you know, thinking about all this fucking gross shit that keeps happening. Leaving Mary drunk and alone in a bar as a, like, leaving a woman who is drunk and incapacitated alone in a bar. Like, y'all, bad people exist. You gotta watch out for your folks. Oh my god, Sneak Cat. Thank you for fucking lightening the mood on that one. You heard of Lost in the Sauce. Now get ready for Lost in the Streets. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where are we going next? We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. Oh, that's a bad answer. That's a bad fucking answer. What the fuck is this? Are we going to the place that's just on the edge of the screen here? Because, what the fuck's happening? A sex shop. Yeah, see, I was like, I thought that might be what that was, but you can only see, like, the corner of the building. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. Wait here. I'll be right back. Like, you leave Mary alone in the bar, and now you leave alone in the bar a drunk woman on her own, incapacitated with fucking alcohol. And then you leave Jake drunk off his ass alone outside a random strip mall in a neighborhood that he's not familiar with, and he's also drunk off his ass. Okay, I'm just gonna toss out there, I don't think that Robert is a good drinking buddy. Like, these all seem like no-nos to me. Like, these all seem like pretty fucking bad ideas to me. Then again, not regularly acquainted with alcohol, so maybe I'm just exaggerating things in my own head. But they still don't seem like this still... I don't know. I don't know about this one, Chief. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected tonight to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, thinking of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. That sounds like it might be a bad idea depending on what you're throwing rocks at. Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. Okay. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock. Back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. See, this is just like... Like, if you're aiming for the stop sign, that means it's right next to a street, which means if you miss the stop sign because you're fucking drunk, you could potentially just hit someone's car, which is, like, generally not good to do. Oh my god. So, we have 3 choices. I got a problem with authority, I'm sorry, or this one's for you, Pappy. Okay, this far in, I'm just ready to say fucking throw the rock at the fucking stop sign. You're down for I'm sorry? Okay. Here, let's fucking roll on it. Okay, got my D6 back out. Odd numbers, I'm sorry, even numbers. Just throw in the damn thing. The last one. Because fuck it. Okay. And that is a 2. What did I say? Even numbers are the last one, right? Fuck, I already forgot what I said. Yes. Yes. No, I do remember. Okay. Fucking get back in here with you. Okay. Sorry, my dice were not cooperating. I was trying to put them away. Okay. Case is closed. I mean, like, the case on my dice, but I guess also if we were referring to that decision as a case. Okay, fuck it. Let's see how this goes. This one's for you, Pappy. Okay, that was, like, very good. See, Robert just wants us to do reckless things, and I'm like, I'm not that person. Not that person. Hence why fucking team order for Final Splatfest. Ayo. Gonna bring that up because I'm very excited about it. I can appreciate chaos. For example, I appreciate the chaos of live streaming rather than making pre-recorded content because it's just kind of like, fuck it, let's see how this goes. But, you know, generally speaking, you know, my immediate thought was, what if you hit a car? Oh, God. I have unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm going to express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. See, I fucking called it! God damn it! Dude, run! Oh my god. Ah! I leap up and dart into the nearest alleyway, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. Oh my god. Okay. I fucking need a minute, okay? And it's 12 on the dot. It is 12 midnight. We're gonna save here. We're gonna go to the fucking title screen. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. Just, you know, pause for a moment. Okay. Oh god, okay. I'll put on a little music and I'll be back in 5. And we are back. Very fitting music indeed. Yeah, so the track that we started with, that we were in the middle of, was Time on My Side, which was originally intended to be a Dave song. He is in the thumbnail, but it was actually used in comic for as Prince of Heart Rise Up, which of course is very Dirk. So, yes. Fitting indeed. Let's see. So, back to, well, this. Let's see where this goes. Because, so far it's not looking fantastic. We're very drunk off whiskey, still drinking wine, just cracked some poor asshole's car window, and fleeing the scene, and am now in a random alleyway with Robert. Yes, you were very correct when you said it was definitely a Strider song. Oh, God. Okay, let's see where this goes. Whew. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for the heinous crime, I stop and catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Let's get pizza. Can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Pizza Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order.
Oh.
Oh my god, they're gonna fucking ask about pineapple on pizza now, aren't they? Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Jake, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Oh my god. I mean, I'm cool with pineapple on pizza. But apparently, that's like the one thing that people fucking just can't agree to disagree on. Because, like, I respect that you do not like pineapple on your pizza. And I'm gonna roll the dice for this one again. Let's see, D20 this time. Odd number top, even number bottom. But yeah, I don't know. Those people get real fucking heated about this. And that is 13. Odd number. Shit, alright. You know what? Fuck it. It was my... the dice rolled my way last time. I'll give you this one. You know. Robert grabs me by the collar. I respect your opinion, and I will fight with my life for your right to say it. But where's your sense of adventure? Where's your sense of taste? Why don't you love yourself? So there's your fucking answer, Sneak Cat. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, see? People get so fucking mad about this. The juiciness of the pineapple paired with the tanginess of the sauce is a flavor combination that everyone should experience at least once, if not 1,000 times more. Pineapple on pizza is one of the few things in life that I genuinely and thoroughly enjoy. Please, please just do this for me. No, do this for yourself. See, Sneak had this very aggressive response from you as well. Everyone gets so mad about pizza. So, 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Abso-goddamn-lutely. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this then. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease I'm worried it'll fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. Where did the wine bottles go? Did you just fucking drop them? Like, I thought you were holding wine bottles. I take a bite out of the pineapple pizza, and hey, it's actually not that bad. I can't believe I spent so much of my life berating this sort of pizza to all my friends. Maybe I should give pineapple pizza a shot one day. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. Mm-hmm. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? Oh, God. Oh, God. Propaganda. Okay. See, like, we're missing so much context here. Where is the door? What is the door to? You know? Is this just, like, a random fucking door? Or is this, like... Or can we at least recognize what establishment we would be walking into? What is happening here? I have a feeling that if we say we just want to go home, then it will literally just end the date, but that will just be a fucking fail. And, like, I'm curious, you know? What can I say? I am curious as to what it is, but I'm not so sure about being 100% enthusiastic about whatever the fuck we're about to walk into. Should we go home? Yeah, this is looking sketchy. Okay. We're gonna bust out the dice. One more time. Odd numbers, I'm so tired. Even numbers, go home. This is my D20 again. Oh shit, I dropped it on the floor. You are not curious at all. That is absolutely fair. That is a 10. So I do believe that means we are going home. Sorry, Robert, but I'm not looking to potentially get arrested or possibly stabbed. Because we have no we as the readers have no context. They give us no other context as to what exactly is going on with this door. If there was more context, maybe the decision would be different. But I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's alright. Yeah. Ah, well, that's a shame. Catch you around, Robert. Yeah. See, but then the thing is, we should be making sure he is fucking getting home safe, too. We should have been like, no, you're coming with me because I'm not leaving you drunk in a fucking alleyway about to walk into a random-ass building. I head home and make sure to drink a glass of water and have a multivitamin before bed. I probably made the right decision, I think. And that's that. Let's see what piss poor score we got on that date. Yeah, date complete. C. Yeah. Well, we fucking left early. No wonder it was not a great rating. But that's... Okay, so what are the fucking bars for this one? We have Mandals, which was supposed to be fucking like man sandals? Can't we just say sandals? Isn't that a thing we can do? Recliner? No points on recliner. Where would that even come in? Would that have come in if we stayed? Whiskey, yes. Far too much whiskey. Lots and lots of vandalism. Not a full crime meter. Probably would have filled that all the way to the top if we'd stayed to hang around. And the same with the bad ideas bar. So that didn't go too well. Achievement progress. Knife Dad. 1 of 3. Okay. So. Next up on our list of interesting conversations, we have Hugo and Damien. Okay, so Hugo is inviting both us and Damien for something? Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we were wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Like, this fucking guy. I, like, strongly appreciate the dedication to the aesthetic. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? Oh my god, you fucking idiot. Oh. But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I can't tell if this game is joking right now. I'm very bad at telling whether or not people are joking over text. I've got to destroy this computer. Jake, this is a group chat. Oh my god, he wasn't fucking joking. I didn't think so, but I was kind of like, Oh god. Oh, thank god. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. I forget whose kid is that? Is that Damien's kid? I don't fucking remember. I don't think that's Damien's kid. Damien's kid is named after like an author or something, right? Is that Hugo's kid? The Victorians were well versed in information security. You don't have to... Y'all, you can drop the act every once in a while. You don't always have to pretend you don't know what the fuck technology is. Jake, do you want to go see some art or not? Yeah, Hugo's just like already regretting this decision. Art is good. Let's go see art. See that art. Okay. All Jakes are fools in some way. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Jake? Oh, hello. I turn around. It's Joseph. Well, these are the 3 dads that we didn't get to see in the last cutscene, so this is not all that surprising. Cutscene? The last, like, in-between activity thing. These dads were not at the tea party. Joseph, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art, appreciatist? Awkward silence. Okay, so Joseph is like, he's the youth pastor, but he's also really bad at conversation simultaneously. Because there was a moment like that the first time he introduced himself too. He was just like, let's just start this over again. I was like, that's fair. But yes, okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Okay, so we're getting the 4 of us. It'll be an interesting gathering. Yep, admittedly, I'm a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends. Who's ready for some art?
Oh.
Who you know I am? I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. Oh, wow. Art is dead and nothing is real. What a response. I personally am very excited for this because maybe, just maybe, my degree will be relevant for another few lines of dialogue. So I'm excited. Y'all excited? I've noticed that people who don't study art generally are not as excited about art as people who study it. I had a rather jarring experience one time. I was at, last one is a mood. I mean, like, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, certain times it's just like, yeah, that's fucking it, man. But, fuck, what was it? It was the Toronto Christmas market, that they do at, oh, fuck, what is it, like the St. Lawrence market? This was, like, year before last? Yeah. And this was like a larger group event where people just kind of ended up, like, a big group of us met up there, and then we kind of split off into smaller groups, and I ended up, we wandered into an art gallery, and I was, like, very enthusiastically, like, I was looking at it and trying to think about the techniques they would have used, like, for their paintings, and there was an exhibit where there was, like, you know, all these, like, old letters up on the wall, and I was, like, reading the description of it and all this stuff, and I was like, hey, guys, this is what these things are. This is what the letters are from. That's really cool. They were, like, old letters from some guy's grandpa that he wrote as a young immigrant to Canada or something. I think that was it. And they just, like, were not interested at all. And then we're laughing about the fact that the abstract paintings were just, like, paint dripping down a canvas, or, like, 3 lines on a canvas, but, like, really roughly painted. And they just, like, super didn't care. And I was like, wow. Okay, so this is how this day's gonna go. You have no idea? Well, I'm gonna be enthusiastic because that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm excited for this. You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames, and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff. Well put, Jake. All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. Ooh. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. Get cheese and tiny wine with Joseph. Well, y'all know where I sit on this. I'm excited to talk art. But do y'all have preferences as to who we spend time with? Like, would you rather we get to know Joseph a little more? Because he's one of the ones that we haven't had. Although I guess all of them kind of we haven't really had that many conversations with. Damien in particular, his character introduction was not even a conversation. It was just him walking into Hot Topic, berating the fucking cashier, and then leaving. Still very, very jarring to... Dude, don't harass the Hot Topic employees, please. Go talk about my degree. Thank you. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. So what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting in various locales within the American Northeast. I look at the art. It is rad art. I fucking love that they're capitalizing art every single time. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Oh my god, dude, really? Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Jake. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. God. Like, I know people who would abso-fucking-lutely do that. They'd be like, yes, I am painting this serious landscape, but I am also going to make it look like a butt because fuck high art establishments. Fuck pretentious high art establishments. And, like, I can get with that. Full agree. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes the art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What'd I miss? Butts. Oh. Shame. The cheese is nice though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of I'm not even sure hang on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here? Hey. This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I'm wondering what Joseph's oh dear was. Was it just because it's abstract art, or is he seeing something else in this? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. God, fucking... Okay. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife, or it's a butt. Okay. So, chat. How are you? It's pink. It is pink. A lot of these paintings are very pink. Side note, yes, I am listening. I am intrigued. Can I have some water actually while you're typing? The pink leaf in the back looks like a butt. I mean, like... See, I wouldn't have thought that at first. But since we were just fucking talking about it, I can see what you mean. So, is your vote for it's a butt? Because I'm kind of down with any of these. I just think they're all... Yeah, I mean, like... I'd be kind of interested to hear what the explanations are for it being a metaphor for the human condition or reminding him of his childhood. But yeah, I'm kind of like stepping back on this one, I think. Okay, you want to just go with it's a butt? Okay. That's just the theme of the evening, I guess, so we're going with that. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Those fucking sound effects, they're all like, Yeah, that's definitely a butt. Oh. Well, a valid assessment. I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. That's... Thank you, Damien, for that wonderfully respectful way of saying, perhaps you need to think about something else. Probably how much you liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. I was just like, was gonna hurl something ungodly out there, but maybe I'll take a step back. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitalization. Or digitization. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Yeah, like, sometimes if you just read the fucking title or the artist statement, like, you'll get it, you know? Like, that was so frustrating about going into this gallery with all these people who were just determined to laugh at the abstractness of the abstract art. If you read the fucking placard, it was actually very interesting. Like, the themes he was trying to explore with the particular techniques and colors that he was using and materials. But they just wanted to laugh at the fact that, oh, it's just paint dripping down on canvas and there's a big sploosh, I could do that. Bleh. Fuck out of here. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word, realism? Realism. Yeah, like, abstract art is actually really fucking cool. Because the thing about abstract art is that it's, like, it's a bit more theoretical in its kind of execution and communication of its message, which makes a lot of people, like, intimidated by it. But, like, abstract art is fucking cool, and it's really interesting to explore, like, how people are creating meaning outside of just the final product, even, because a lot of abstract art, like, it's not just what the final product looks like. It's, well, what materials did they use, and what dimensions of their canvas, and what, you know, how are the objects arranged, what colors did they use. It's more of a, yeah, like, it's thinking outside of just, like, what is the subject matter, so people kind of shy away from it. But, like, it's fucking cool, man. It's fucking cool. I have never actually done any abstract work myself, just because I'm not really a painter. I'm more into sculpture, but it is very interesting, and I wish that more people would give it a chance instead of looking at it and being like, my toddler could do that, and then walking away. As we're looking at one of the paintings, the patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that. Oh! I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Oh my god, I was literally just getting mad about this. Fuck. I fucking hate it when people are like that. Excuse me? Yeah, Damien is just like, don't do this. Please don't do this here. You know what? You go, Hugo, and I will back you the fuck up. Hugo, not here. No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
Oh.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece of even a fraction as impressive as this one.
I'm not angry.
Oh my god! Did y'all catch that sound clip? I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Oh, wow. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Okay. This is just in the moment anger. Honestly, I truly believe everyone is capable of making art. But yeah, y'all. Don't take that attitude with abstract painting. It's obnoxious. It's just very obnoxious. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. I mean, like, yeah, in the beginning I was like, fucking rip him to shreds, but like, also, yeah, pick your battles. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. It's okay, man. I feel you. I fucking feel you on that. Those types of people who say shit like that are fucking annoying. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? Is it wine? Yeah, yourself is bad and you should feel bad. I know. It's just like... that just like... I have like 10 times the appreciation for Hugo after that moment. No, it's wine and cheese. I knew the wine was going to come in there somewhere. Co-signed.
Hey.
The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it gonna be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Oh, fucking bring it. Let's do it.
Oh.
Performance art! I fucking love performance art. God, I love this shit. Like, oh god, I did a thing in high school for performance art. The assignment was actually just to make an installation, but I was like, hey, what if I was taped to a wall? Yeah, it was interesting. I won't go into detail with the actual project itself, just to keep like a separation between goofy internet stuff and like my more, I don't want to say professional, but like my art portfolio. But like, yeah, I mean someone else taped me to the wall, and that was not part of the performance. That was just like, I was not physically capable of doing it myself. But, yeah, it was really interesting. So, turns out, nobody will walk up to you if you look them in the fucking eye. Which is not actually that surprising. But yeah, nobody would come up and even see what, because there was an artist statement, like, taped to the wall next to me, because that was, like, required for the assignment. And nobody would walk up if I was looking them in the eye. Nobody would even, like, read the artist statement. People who knew me were, like, comfortable to come up, but anybody who was just, like, a student walking by was like, what the fuck? And just kind of, like, mostly kept walking, but especially if I was, like, actually looking them in the eye. They were very uncomfortable with that. I was able to stay in that position on the wall for, like, I think it was, like, 25 minutes. And then I had to sit down. Like, I just kind of, like, let myself slump to the floor, and, like, I blacked out for 10 seconds because my circulation had, like, basically stopped. So, like, in hindsight, not, like, the greatest idea health-wise, but I got a really good mark on that assignment, and I think the actual performance part was, like, it was fucking cool. I think I did a good job. Yeah, that was my little short stint with performance art. I would love to explore it more, but I just haven't had the opportunity. Anyway, that's my performance art story, so I'm very excited to see what they have going on out here. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. Okay. Oh, right, that's what I was gonna start with. Y'all remember when Shia LaBeouf started doing performance art? That was good shit. He did some really awesome shit. Yeah. So, quick question. Shoot.
Oh.
What is happening? I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. English. Okay, I propose that at the very least for this performance art section, we take it like a little bit seriously and not just say butts again, as tempting as it is. Although the other answers aren't really that much better. What are y'all thinking in chat? Are y'all really feeling butts again? If y'all are really feeling butts again, we can just go with butts again. Okay. I'm getting butts vibes from the chat. Specifically from Sneakcat. Yeah, none of the answers really... I mean, like, fear of existence is plausible. Fear of humanity... very humanity of being human is a really way to word that. They really like screaming. Fear of existence. Like, it could be... Okay, let's roll on it. We're gonna roll on it one more time. Let's not use my D20 or my D6, because I used those ones already. Let's do D4. Why not? Okay. So, butts or fear of existence. Odd numbers, top one. Even numbers, bottom one. That is 3. What is that again? Oh, yeah, okay. So, the top one. Fuck it. Let's see how they respond if we actually try to play into the art here. Okay. Fear of existence. What do you think? What do you think they're trying to say?
Oh.
If we pick fear of existence, it doesn't even give us any... Damn. Y'all, Dream Daddy writers, work with me here. I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what you're saying is... If I start... Oh, okay. If I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, like, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. That would be my response, too. We're trying to have at least one serious conversation here. Y'all. Come on. Work with it. Please.
Yeah.
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. It really isn't.
Oh.
Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together.
Oh.
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings?
Oh.
Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. Hey, don't be down on yourself. I'm sure that your paintings are very nice. Everyone always has room for improvement. Doesn't mean that your art is bad. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions. Like, for example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. Come on, man. Just because he's a minister doesn't mean he has to be like 110% Jesus 110% of the time. He just fucking likes boats. What about you, Jake? Ooh, I was looking forward to this. Food, artistry, landscapes, and tasteful nudes of the artist. These are all... God. Okay, well, in my personal practice, I have done none of these. What about you, Sneak Cat? What do you usually draw? And does it fall into any... Does it fit into any of these categories? Oh, yeah, no, I have not done any of these. I mean, like... Insert Jesus Man Vine. Oh my god. The fucking... I'm fairly certain this is not the one you're referring to, but the Vine of, like, the kids who are just like... What is it? Welcome to Bible camp. We're all children of God here, and you're singing Kumbaya as you're just like snorting a line. Oh god. None of these. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, like, I did a sculpture one time that involved body casting of, like, it was like a body map. Would that count as tasteful nudes of the artist? Mostly OCs, yeah. I feel like... Okay, so... That's it! That's the one I was talking to! Welcome to Bible study, we're all children of Jesus. God, I need to nail these Vine references before I go to camp. I need to know what the fuck I'm talking about, because literally, we had an entire week last year where all of the campers were, like, speaking in Vines, strictly. It was an entire week of solid Vine references. Guy holding up a fist saying Jesus Man. Oh, I gotta look that one up. I don't know, should we just roll a die for this one? I'll roll a die with a number divisible by 3, and we'll just see what it comes up with. Because, like, they're all valid options. Yeah, I'm not really leaning towards anyone in particular. I kind of want to see how they would react if we said tasteful nudes of the artist, because that one just sounds... That one feels like it would get a very interesting response. But, yeah, the other two are also valid. Also fair choices. I think there's, like, a lot of lag on stream today, which is weird, because we haven't had major lag on stream for, like, a good long while. But I feel like, yeah. I would not be surprised given the Wi-Fi issues I've been having lately. Hopefully, by the time I get back from camp, Wi-Fi won't be garbage anymore. But yeah, I just, oh, another great is, I am disgusted, I am revolted, I devote my time to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and this is the thanks I get while climbing into a dryer. Oh, that's good. You were just typing all that out. Okay, that's fair. No, there's been a couple other times where I've been like, my Wi-Fi is probably not doing very well right now. But yeah, no, that's... I think I'll roll a dice on this one then. Between all three of them, okay. 1, 2, 3 in that order, 4, 5, 6 in that order, pretty straight up. Okay. And it hit the floor. One more time. That's a solid 6. Tasteful Moods of the Artist, here we come. Tasteful Moods of the Artist. Art is a money-making business. I know what sells. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Damn it, they didn't have a reaction to that? Fuck, I wanted to know what they were gonna say. Alright, boys, good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese-over. Okay, so...
You've got dads.
Back we are at the Dadbook screen, which means the next time we return will be to another date. Now, I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to look up how this game works in terms of, like, because I know we're heavy leaning towards Matt, but I feel like it would be fun to explore the first dates with the other guys too. But I don't know how that works in terms of, like, what the relationship building dynamics are. Does that affect the way you interact with other people? Like, if you go on a date with all of them, are they gonna be, like, mad at you? I don't know. I'm picturing, like, Stardew Valley, where if you end up in a relationship with everyone in the town, of one gender, they all set up a meeting and, like, group dump you. But yeah, I do feel like it would be kind of fun to just see what everybody's got before, you know, picking one person. I was like struggling between like 5 different words in that second. But yeah, I'm gonna Google how this game works. Because I know, like, generally when people play, like, dating sim type games, they, like, will pick a favorite and latch on. But if we can get the most varied experience possible, I think that would be very cool. So, with that, it is 12:55, and absolutely we do not have enough time to start another date, which means that is the end of stream, and this is the last Dream Daddy stream until after I get back from camp. Oh my god, I have so much to do. Oh boy, okay. I will be alright. I will be alright, yeah. I have to get a lot of stuff done, like, tonight, because I'm going to hang out with some friends tomorrow who I haven't seen in a bit. and I want it to feel like I am rewarding myself for work and not be like stressed out about all the things I still have to do the entire time that I'm there. We're gonna watch season 2 of Agretsuko. It's gonna be cool. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, this may be the last Dream Daddy stream, but this weekend we are still doing 2 more Homestuck streams. Homestuck Epilogues Candy, we're starting from Chapter 18? Chapter 18, indeed. Starting from Chapter 18, seeing how much we can get through in that weekend. I'm guessing we're going to end up having, like, half of Candy done before I go to camp, and then we'll do the other half when I get back. So... Alright. We're going to hit that save. We're gonna go back to that title screen. Let's go. And with that, oh yes, and thank you for your patience listening to me ramble about art. I honestly, like, I know that's, like, most people kind of don't necessarily have an interest or want to hear me screaming about art. So I thank you for chilling out while I talked about abstract art instead of just playing the fucking game. Okay. I think I'm out of things to say. I mean, I'm never out of things to say. I'm horrible at editing these things. I just keep fucking talking. However, I really do just gotta pull the plug on this one because that's it. We are done for tonight and we are finished with Dream Daddy until I get back. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you had a lovely time. This will be on YouTube sometime in more than 24 hours from now. Okay. Hopefully I will be seeing you all here to hang out for Candy Epilogue streams on Saturday. And with that, I bid you good night.